What's up guys, Rod's Reps. Today we're going to be talking about some upcoming sneaker news and leaks and, my opinions on them. I also want to know what you guys think of the things that I'm going to be talking about today, so please let me know in the comments below. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Olive, which obviously I have my hands on here already, but this is going to be coming out for retail on the 26th apparently. Obviously, we've known about this pair for a while, but now that it's finally actually going to be released, the hype is building. We have official images and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think about the colorway of this pair. Honestly, I'm a big fan of it. I like that they finally changed the inside swoosh to be the same accent color as the backward swoosh on the other side. On all of the previous pairs, it wasn't, and I just didn't like that design detail, but they finally swapped it on these. So even though I'm not the biggest fan of this color scheme, I like that they have that detail in them. And honestly, they've been growing on me after wearing them for about a month or so. The next thing I have to talk about today is an upcoming LeBron 20 colorway that's pretty interesting. Apparently, it's going to be a player exclusive for Nike's Elite Youth Basketball League, which pretty cool. There have been some detailed images posted from the Nike Eyeball Instagram. As we can see on the screen here, it features this mesh upper, which is like kind of a heather gray look to it, but then it has little hits of fluorescent colors all over, with the blue around the lace eyelets and the pink tongue, not to mention the tie-dye color swirled swoosh. I think it's pretty interesting, and I think it looks really cool with the design of the LeBron 20 having that double swoosh with the stitching on top, kind of honing back to Virgil's thing. I think this pair looks pretty good. It's pretty loud and out there, but I think it comes together pretty nicely. Next thing we'll talk about is the Union Air Jordan 1 highs that are going to be coming out later on this year. Now, they were leaked a couple weeks ago, but now we have some higher quality images from other sources, and I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of what Chris Gibbs went for here, but of course I'm still going to try to get my hands on a pair. Of course, it does call back to these original Union Air Jordan 1s with the aged sides on the leather panels. It's got the stitching around the ankle collar, the little hang tag, the oversized wings logo. All of those details are still here on this pair. Of course, the big change that Chris has made to these is quite obvious. It is the big embroidered stitch that goes across and around the entire upper. When first seeing these, I genuinely didn't have any clue why this would have been made, but now I can kind of see it. The way I interpret it is the stitch that goes around the ankle collar that on the original Unions, connected the two different colorways. I thought that this new big embroidery around the whole upper would be to connect two different colorways, but not at the ankle collar, but around a lower part of the upper. That's what I think he was going for with these. But obviously, because these leaked images of this pair are white above and below that big embroidery, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if there's other colorways of these or if they do something else with it. I definitely do like the color scheme of them though, being all white with the little gray hits around the ankle collar and on the swoosh. I don't know if that's a reflective 3M material on the swoosh, but I think it'd be pretty cool if it was. The next one we have to talk about today is the Jarritos Nike Dunks, which are expected to have their public release on May 6th, apparently. Now, these have been long awaited. We've had different versions of these sneakers with all different qualities over the past couple months because people are just super excited for this pair and want to get their hands on them. It has this canvas material along these portions of the upper in that gray and the green color, and you can rip that away and then there's a different color underneath. I really love pairs that do that have additional layers, so as you wear them, they have a new look. So then you're encouraged to wear and beat up the sneakers. Personally, these aren't for me, as the color scheme's not really my thing, and also I don't have a personal connection with Jarritos. And the last pair I'm going to talk about today is the Fear of God Adidas collaboration, which has been leaked with their public showing of these sneakers and their apparel collection, whatnot, that Fear of God is doing with Adidas. Of course, for me and many others, the sneakers are the highlight of the show, and that's what we want to see and get our hands on. There's been a couple different colorways and a couple different versions of these sneakers, and they're vastly different from the leaked images that we have been seeing for the past couple of weeks. I don't know how to feel, because I really did like the original version that we saw from weeks ago that had that strap over top the laces, but I still do like this sneaker. It definitely calls back to the Fear of God Nike sneakers that released ages ago, but I also think it reminds me of the Yeezy Quantums. And that's definitely a good thing for me because I love these sneakers, I love what Fear of God's done, and I really like these ones. This image here of the pair that has the white sole and white toe with the rest of the upper being black is definitely my favorite colorway. I think it's the favorite colorway of most other people. But there are a couple other versions with a black toe and then a white sole and white upper and then a complete triple white version. I don't know what's going to publicly release. I hope it's the version with the white sole and toe and then black upper because I think that's the best one. But I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on a pair of these. These are going to be a daily wear sneaker for sure. It looks super comfortable, and it being Adidas, I bet it's going to have Boost in it. So I bet it's going to be pretty comfortable under feet too. But let me know what you guys think about all these pairs in the comments below. What do you think of my opinions? Do you think something else? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know. Responding to your guys' comments is genuinely my favorite part of making videos, so please let me know what you think. See you guys in the next video. Adios.